Hello, Geminis.
I'm still here.
Welcome to Mystical Elf. Hello. Yeah, she's definitely here.
Just in case you was missing my face, I'm here. Oh, I got hiccups.
Bear with me, people.
Pass me the fan, please. Thank you.
What ones you got the fan
From
painted in?
Lanzarote.
Yeah, it's got flamenco dancers.
They saw.
I like flamenco. Let it get old before you blow it out again. Well, I've got romance incense burning.
You're going to burn yourself now.
Not because it's a romantic reading, just like the smell of it.
It's not a love reading, then.
Well, it's whatever comes up, really. It's not specifically a love reading. Thank you. Oh, it's so hot. As I've complained about 50,000 times during the evening that it's hot.
There's another video on the other channel. We just did it.
Yes, there's towels from the toilet bowl as well.
Oh, it's the stinky stuff. Oh, for God's sake. Do you want a grape?
Peel me grape.
Huh?
Peel me a grape.
No. Take it with your hand. Ain't you slave? Ooh. I apologise if you're going to chomping. It's me eating grapes.
She's chopping on grapes and smudging carrots.
What stinky stuff.
Oh, that sounds like that.
It does.
Right, my Geminis.
Plays out with me hay fever.
I'm very late this month with this reading, and for that I sincerely apologise. On the on the 22nd of June, we should be doing the Cancer reading for all you water signs out there.
Mummy, you cut off the bottom of your mouth.
I didn't move it.
No, you look down.
Well, I've got to look down. I can't see what I'm doing, can I?
You need to ask the cards. I haven't asked the cards.
Well, wait a minute. We'll get into that. You've got something between your teeth.
Probably great.
Actually, I think it's a bit chilly.
Has it gone?
No.
What tooth?
Right there. That's better.
That was a bit of cherry stem. I succeeded in my what I was trying to do. I managed to tie a cherry stalk in a knot with my tongue.
Okay, guys, can you tell me, please, universe, what the next month will hold for Gemini? And as I say, my readings are timeless, so when you find this reading, it's the one for you.
It means if you're cross-watcher as well.
Yeah, cross watchers. If you find this reading, then it's the one for you.
Choices to be made. Decision.
Right, the two cards I've got so far. Because this is a collective reading, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Something stuff from Gemini, please, universe. There's only for 10 I've got again. Right. Okay, my lovely Geminis. We've had some waiting, unquiet time and time for introspection, no movement. But then, as I say, we are just coming out of lockdown. So it could be that you feel a bit sluggish because we're just coming out of it. It could be because you just haven't really had anything to do because not everything's been open. I mean, we are opening up, but we're not completely open yet. So maybe you're just planning your next move. Also, you've been juggling with some decisions. There's decisions to be made. Now, this is quite interesting that you've got a decision to make because the next card we've got is the moon. Now, the moon is usually a journey or some kind of travel or new scenery. Some of you may be moving house. Some of you might be planning a trip. It doesn't necessarily have to be a large trip. This could just be going to the park to have a picnic or something. But maybe that's being still and just working out the logistics for it because you're balancing up what you want to do, where you want to go, even if you want to go or not. There's an offer being made of some description. Now, this doesn't mean that someone's coming up and offering you something. That can be anything. Now, as I said, some of you may be moving house. It may be an offer of a new abode, or it could be an offer of a new item of furniture or a new item of clothing, or could be a small windfall. So it could be someone coming into your life that you haven't seen for a long time. It's an offering of some description, but do you really want to take it? If you see this guy, he's being offered a cup there, and he's like, no, don't want it. No, I'm not taking it. No. Now, you can grasp that with both hands, or you can take it or leave it. But it's really down to you. So I'm taking this in conjunction with the rest of the cards that we've had, the journey, the weighing up, and the stillness. So, you know, but this whole reading is sort of geared towards it. I mean, we've got judgment there, and that's an awakening. Now, maybe you're just sort of like coming back to life because of the lockdowns. Maybe you're just maybe you just had enough of it all and you just want to sort of just take it easy. But it's an awakening. It's like springtime. You're coming out from something. Or maybe it's an epiphany. Maybe you've realised, oh, this place looks a mess, we've got to clean up. There's your epiphany. It's just basically an awakening of what's going on. It's not, you haven't been asleep for the last year.
I wish.
But it's been like, we have basically been in hibernation. It's an awakening. Then we've got the Hangman. Now, don't think of this as ominous, because it's not. It could mean a pause. Well, we've all been on a pause, haven't we? Because we've been in lockdown. Maybe it's just hitting the pause button on what you were doing before. You know, you're just happy bimbling along, going to the shops and getting your bag of Smarties or whatever. And suddenly someone hit the stop button and you couldn't do that anymore. And if you did, you'd have to be wrapped up in a mask and all pretty nasty. And this one, that's remembering past times. So maybe you're remembering a time that was before the lockdown. Maybe you're looking back and thinking, oh, we used to go to that park, or we used to go there for walks. Maybe we can go there again. It's just basically thinking about the past. That card also means childish love, so maybe your kids are feeling particularly affectionate around you, but who knows. But there's that one. Then we've got this one, and this is walking away. Now, that could be walking away from a person, a place, or a situation. As I say, this is a really weird reading because it sort of says that there's the end of... I mean, it doesn't tell me there's an end, but it says that something is finishing and something bright is coming up. And that is walking away from a situation or a place. So some of you might be moving home. So, we don't know. Ace of Pentacles. Now, this is definitely an offer of some kind. As I say, it could be monetary. It could be someone offering you something. It could be someone from your life from the past coming in again and offering you something better. Could be anything, but something is being offered, and it's just looking at it really, and do you need it, do you want it, is it going to serve you? Then we've got the Empress. Think of the Empress as Mother Nature. She is femininity personified, although these cards are genderless, but she is Mother Nature. She is Mother Earth. In conjunction with the others, I would say that it's telling you to sort of like look after what's closest to you first. I mean, as I say, some of these are moving home, some of these are actually, should you go away, or not even away, to a park or something, just go for a walk. Some of you are a bit nervous still because we are coming out of a lockdown. So it's actually saying that getting out in the air will be a good thing, really. And the last card here from these ones is a Queen of Pentacles. Now, I always see Pentacles as money and abundance. And she is money in abundance. She's there saying that You're going to have food, you're going to have clothing, you're going to have all the things you didn't have when you were locked down because you couldn't go out, really.
Ow.
But this whole reading, to me, that looks like a new beginning. That looks like I'm coming out, doesn't it? So it looks like spring and everything's opening up for you again. Ah, yeah. This is an ending. And I think it's symbolising the end of a lockdown. I mean, this is either an ending or it's unfinished business, but that is the ending. That is the ending of something. But before we got to that one, we had the Emperor. The father figure. I think we're seeing this as Boris Johnson in this one. The leader. The leader. He's saying, you can go out. Or he could be saying, you've got to stay in again.
Oh no.
He's leading us a merry dance, isn't he? So I think that's your Boris Johnson, that is your ending, which is the end of the lockdown. And then we've got abundance, comfort and safety. Is it a full sense of safety or is it really coming to an end? So you got your safe and your creature comforts there. I call this the blessed union, but it's actually a meeting of minds. It's two people that are completely in sync with each other. But it could be a family that's actually in sync with each other. Hang on a minute, I'm getting to that. A family that's in sync with each other. And what my lovely daughter is pointing out is we've got the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles.
It's a couple.
That's a couple. Now, some of you are in a relationship or starting a relationship. This can be classed as a couple of things. Now, if it's family, there's usually an elder child who is like joint head of the household, like me and Kaylee. You know, I make the final decision, but she makes a lot of decisions also. So that could be like a pecking order, really. And the reason that came out at the bottom of the deck is you might not see eye to eye on this. I mean, you might say, right, okay, let's grab a basket, we'll go on for a picnic. And the other one might say, don't want to. I don't trust it. Got to have like masks or something like that. It could be that kind of situation. Or if it's a move, maybe they're not so keen to make it. As I say, somebody might be moving house. Also, that couples card, in conjunction with that, if you are in a relationship or embarking on a new one or something, that would symbolise, that would say to me the honeymoon period. That's what that one looks like to me. Maybe you've got another, maybe you've been together a while and you've got a new honeymoon period opening up because you can go out and do stuff. Or maybe you're in a relationship, a new relationship that started online or something, and you go and meet them for the first time.
Don't do it!
Can be very exciting. And now we've got the Ace of Swords, which is action, adventure and fearlessness. Now,
Ace of Swords isn't that?
what is it then, brains? My daughter's just told me the Ace of Swords isn't what I just said. It's joyful.
True, carrying out understanding of communication is sharp-minded. No, it's not.
Come here.
I can't, I'm doing something.
Right, what was that? Say it slowly.
Sharp-minded.
Sharp-minded.
Hang on. Offer communication.
Offer communication.
Truth.
Truth.
Cutting out.
Cutting out.
Understanding.
Understanding. Right, I'm sorry, but as you know, I am quite a novice at this. And as I say, some of you move in house, some of you are not, some of you are in new relationships, some of you are not. I'm trying to give you an overall picture for those of you that are in those situations and those of you that aren't. But Gemini is fairly good outlook. You're trying to weigh up whether you're going to go out or not, basically, or whether you're going to have a staycation or a vacation, or you're awakening from the slumber that has been locked down, and you're like a little butterfly coming out of chrysalis. And maybe that cutting out and all that negativity and that is you trying to come into your own after being in for so long with the lockdown. Possibly it is, I don't know. But you know your situations. This has been for Gemini anyway, and it's for the coming month. As I say, I don't usually read for a month. This is unusual for me. So, I mean, this to me looks like a typical coming out of hibernation. And, I mean, I'm giving you a rough reason of what the cards mean, and you can see it for yourself. You know, like we've got the resting, we've got the weighing up the decisions, we've got the journey, we've got the something new starting up being offered to you, we've got awakening and waking up, we've had a pause, which is the hangman, we're thinking on past memories, which is that one there, we're walking away or going on or going forward with something. We're being offered something, which is probably offering us Primark. In fact, it's home again.
Primark.
Yeah.
Primark.
I need a pair of shoes. Then we've got Mother Earth and Mother Nature. Look after nature and it will look after you. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, which is, I always think of that as financial.
Hang on, you got the Empress and the Emperor there as well. That's another couple.
I've got two couples here. So, I mean, I'm considering the Emperor to be like Boris Johnson, because he's the one who says women can go out and come in and whatever. But that is another couple. So there's quite a few, the couples are running pretty strong through this.
Yeah.
So
it does not necessarily mean that if you're single you're going to find someone.
No, don't think that. But it does actually.
It's not a love reading.
It's not a love reading. It is. It could mean love. It could mean any number of things. It could mean that there's a partnership coming up.
That could be a business partnership.
A business partnership. Could be a romantic partnership. Could even be like a family partnership. You know, one of your kids you haven't gotten on with too well, and you're coming back together again.
You haven't seen someone for a while.
Exactly. There are a lot of people that you may not have seen for a while, family members that are not from your household or your bubble, and now you can see them again. So, there, as I say, this reading is very, very typical of something opening up, something happening. There's not really any negativity there. It's just like, way we can go out, we're free, we're out of jail.
So it's basically what you know anyway.
Yeah, it's basically what you know, but it's just saying that the things that are coming up, you are going to be weighing up your options and whether to go out or not, because obviously we've been told not to, so we're going to be a bit scared, right?
I'll do it.
I would, but
you know,
we're going to be a bit nervous about going out because we've been told not to for so long, and now they're saying we can go out. We're like, should we? Well, yes, we should. This journey one, she's still that one. That could mean that, you know, if you've got relatives that don't live that close, you're going to take a bus ride to go and visit them. You know, it doesn't mean to say that you're going a long way away.
But you could be.
But you could be. I mean, it's just one of those things. Or maybe you've met someone online and you're going to meet him for the first time. just because it didn't work out for you. You know, you don't.
Thanks.
Well, it's true, isn't it? That's why you're saying don't.
Oh, it didn't. It didn't.
It did and it didn't. It did and then it didn't, and then it's going to again. But, you know, it's just. But this, I am seeing next to that as an ending. It's the ending of a lockdown. And I'm seeing him as Boris Johnson. I mean, he's a lot more attractive than Boris Johnson, but
oh, you fancy the Emperor now, dear?
no, but he,
Oh, by the way, that's Aries as well.
yeah, that's the Aries card. Well, come on, if it's him or Boris Johnson, what one would you go for? Let's be
It
honest.
looks like Father Christmas.
Exactly, he's more attractive than Boris
Hang on,
Johnson.
was that the only one we've got there? That's. There's a lot of the. Oh my god. Arcana.
Major
cards?
Arcana.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Major Arcana there, which are like the power cards. They are the ones that tell you what's going on.
Oh,
What are you saying?
okay, and there's a Pisces card there, the Moon.
Mm.
There's an Aries card. King of Pentacles is Taurus. Queen of Pentacles is Virgo. Yeah, so you've got Virgo, Aries, and Pisces.
Major Arcana. So, I mean, that is basically what that is telling you, which is what you already knew. We all know that we're coming out of a lockdown. We know that there's a lot of changes being made.
But she'll be able to tell you more of her playing cards. She knows how to do that.
Yeah, these I'm still learning with.
Thank you, Shian.
These have already been smudged.
Thank Christ for that.
Okay, my Geminis.
Geminis. The twins. One more.
Okay,
There's 3 men.
there is 3 men. Now, with tarot, the cards, yeah, you do get men and women depicted on the cards, but they're pretty much genderless. With these, bless you. Right, now King I look at as an adult male, or maybe a male who's in his teens or 20s who thinks he's an adult. And the Jack I see as a childish boy or somebody who thinks younger than their years. And we've got that here. They haven't been feeling too happy recently. Geminis, this is specifically for you, but this may not be you. This may be a child, this may be an acquaintance or something. It could be you, might not be you, we don't actually. I don't actually know personally. But they haven't been feeling too good lately. Could be the lockdown that's done this, as I say. I've got them, then it goes right up, and that's a lot happier. So, as I say, it's coming out. I'm pretty sure this is coming out lockdown again, which is what I told you with the tarot. They've been miserable. They're not so miserable now. Right, now this is coming out as a king, but I'm not seeing it as a king. This has got a really weird female energy to it. Now, this could be a female who's the head of a household, like a single parent, or a female head of a household. I don't know why I'm picking up a female energy to it, but I am. But then again, that's probably because it's up and down. Now, as anyone who's a head of a household, be they male or female, they know that there's ups and downs. You know, some days you're going to be a bit better off than others. Some weeks you're going to be a bit poorer. Some weeks you're going to be really annoyed all the time. Other weeks you're going to be quite happy. So it's the ups and the downs. You're due for an up. You'll be happy to know. You've been down, obviously, lockdown. But you're due an up. So that's good news. You're due an up this one.
Oh no! Oh! Oh!
There's going to be a disagreement.
Sorry.
Right, there's going to be a female disagreeing with the male. It's not going to be a major disagreement, but it is upcoming. As I say, this coming out of lockdown, everyone is dealing with differently. Some people are angry about it because they think we're going into another one. Others are ecstatic that they're going to be able to get out. And others are pretty indifferent because they didn't go out in the first place. So,
I want to go out. I'm so sick of being stuck inside.
Well, I think we're all going a bit stir crazy. And it's just basically a disagreement now. Could be disagreeing because they don't agree where you want to go. Could be disagreeing because they don't want to go out or they want to go out. Anyway, there is a disagreement upcoming between a male and a female. This could be like a family thing. It could be a relationship thing. It could even be two friends. But,
me and Michelle.
No, because you're both on the same page on that one.
Well, we want to go Germany.
Wow, someone's got something good coming. You Geminis, you lucky Geminis. When you do go out, you're going to have a really good time.
Might meet someone.
Now, I'm not saying that you're going to meet someone.
Right.
I'm not saying that you're going out to get drunk or whatever.
Damn it.
You can have a really good day out, a really good family day out without doing any of that. You know, the kids behave and stuff like that. So, yeah, when you do get out, it's going to be a good one. And it's going to be one to remember because it's the end of a lockdown. You're actually getting out. The kids are going to behave. It's going to be a really good day out. No one, if you go to seaside, no one tries to drown their siblings or anything. Or a sibling. Right, all this joyous getting out. A female is gonna feel it. We've been stuck in. We can nap when we feel like it. We ain't had to really do anything that we haven't wanted to. And When you go out in the fresh air after a period of being inside, you get really tired.
Yeah.
And things ache.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. A female Gemini is going to go out and come back and feel like they've just run an half marathon. It's totally expected, you know, it's totally normal, you're going to get that. But one of you female Geminis is going to feel that. Just take a couple of paracetamols and have a lay down.
Take Anadine, they're better. But don't drink coffee with it. Jeez. Especially don't do that with
ibuprofen.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do it. I did it. Throw it on a plane. I was surprisingly on the plane, to be honest.
And for you male Geminis, or maybe not male Geminis, but a Gemini that is related to a male, that is a close family member. Young male, being a Jack. Yeah, opinions are going to be heightened. I know the best places to go. I know what's best. I want to do this. I want to do that. I know what's better for everyone.
You don't.
Typical young adult behaviour.
Huh?
Typical young adult behaviour.
Yeah.
Just a warning that it will happen.
Put him in his place.
Now it could be the Gemini that's doing this. But I'm seeing it as a young adult that's connected to a Gemini. I'm seeing this as a child, possibly a boyfriend who's a bit childish or something like that. But, you know, I know best. I know the best thing for what we do. I know where the best places are. I know what... Just...
Tell him to shut up.
Just either smile, agree and go along with it, or tell them to shut up because you know what's best and you're doing it your way. Okay. I've got two queens here and there's a bit of a power struggle going on. Now, like I say, this can be a relationship, it can be a family relationship. One queen is pulling one way and the other queen is pulling the other. If you have been separated from your family and you want to go and see them, the chances are you'll say, right, I'm coming round on Saturday, and this family member might go, don't come on Saturday, don't, I'm going to see some of the kids. Nothing major, but you will feel rejected because you haven't seen them for a while and you want to go see them. So, don't feel rejected. Don't feel rejected. Hopefully this will be the last lockdown we'll have to endure. Hopefully it won't go back to what it was. So there'll be other weeks when you can go and see them. Don't feel rejected, it's just that at last they can go out and they want to go out and spread their wings and just enjoy themselves.
Like me.
And there'll be other weekends and there'll be other times you can go home and see them. I mean, if they say they're going out on Saturday, say, right, I'll come round on Sunday dinner.
Or go and meet them where they're going.
Or say, where are you going, and meet them there. There are ways around it. So don't feel disheartened if they say, oh, can't do it Saturday, I'm going out and taking the kids out. Just say, well, okay, well, you take the kids, I'll meet you there. Or if you really don't feel like going where they're going, then just say, okay, I'll come round for Sunday, put time to dinner and I'll bring the meat, or I'll bring the potatoes, and we'll have Sunday dinner around yours. It's just sorting out different arrangements for different people. But it's a bit of a power struggle between two queens who both want their own way. That's one.
For want of a better word.
And all I'm seeing is a Jack, a 5 and ace, that means that a young adult or someone who thinks they're young is going to have a bit of an off day, and you're going to be really dubious about taking them out and letting them. Basically, they've played up. You don't really want them to enjoy themselves. They're on punishment. Or if it's an adult, you want them in the doghouse because they've done something. They've done something to upset you, Gemini, and lockdown's only going to go. Coming out of lockdown is only going up once, we hope. So just let it ride for now. Just let it ride. You can always punish them later when they're not expecting it. So that's been your reading, Gemini. I hope it resonated with some of you. If it did resonate, please leave a message.
Don't put them back.
Please leave a note and comment about it. Subscribe.
Please do, because like we've been asking this for a long time and no one has.
Yeah, and Mr. Clough is my baby, and I haven't done horoscope readings before. So if you want this to be a regular feature,
yeah,
let me know. If you want me to do more horoscope readings, let me know. Please be patient, because I am learning tarot and I'm not doing too bad, but I do forget. I'm only human. But these I am pretty accurate with.
yeah.
As some people have actually
No,
told
don't
me.
put them away.
Some people have actually told me that I'm pretty accurate with them, so I don't know if you want to trust what they've said or not. But yeah, so let me know. Drop a comment. Really
Drop
love
a
it.
like, drop a share.
Really love it if you drop a like or a share.
Get your friends to subscribe.
Yeah, get your friends to subscribe. While
She's
you're
only
in
got
this.
6 subscribers.
I've got 6 subscribers, which isn't. I mean, apparently, lots of these astrology people have got like hundreds and thousands.
She's got 6.
I've got 6.
And on the other channel, we've only got 19. So come on, peeps.
Yeah, we really need as much help as we can get. Really, I mean, we need support, don't we?
Yeah.
We're a very, very small channel, and well, we're so small, we're not even seen on the great map of YouTube. So, please, like, subscribe, let me know what you thought of the reading. If it resonated with you, let me know. And if you want me to keep doing zodiac readings, then please drop a mention. If you'd like a private reading,
We do them too.
we do those too. Just say in the comments and leave a forwarded email so as Kaylee can contact you. And I hope you enjoyed it, and we shall see you on the
21st.
I think there's one before that.
Hang on.
She's just checking her filming schedule.
Yeah, we have a filming schedule now. 20th.
We'll see you on the 20th
It's the cancer reading.
for the cancer reading.
And then on the 27th. And then on 21st, and then on 24th.
And the 21st for the summer solstice, and then the 24th for the new moon. But
Full moon, not new moon.
the full moon, sorry. So yeah, that's Mr. Clough ones, and we do toilet bowl time night as Mr. Clough. So we hope you enjoyed it. Let us know what you think. A little thumbs up or something.
I can't do it. I'm over the side.
But yeah, so we'll see you again for the Cancer reading on.
I just said
22nd.
20th.
20th. So we'll see then. Until then, be good. Bye.
Bye.